It's good stuff.
Great stuff.
We're talking about bro codes today.
Yeah, the bro code.
The bro codes.
You know, something I feel that hasn't been talked about other than with the bros.
That's fair. I mean, it shouldn't be anybody else, should it?
And also, side note, is I love what you've done with the place.
Like, oh, you mean that?
Yeah.
That's Keanu.
Keanu Leaves?
Keanu Leaves.
The main distraction parked in the lot. Two dudes with beards and some thoughts they just caught. A squirrel or donuts or why clouds look tall. Their cars, their studio, they cover it all. Bands are so wild it'll make you grin. Two bearded besties, where do we begin? The main distraction, tune in for the ride. Talking about nothing yet so bona fide.
People are not sure about what we're doing here with the podcast in a car. So I think in order for people to kind of comprehend that we're doing a podcast, we got to make it look more like a studio.
Yeah, and you need a potted plant for that.
I mean, between two ferns.
That's exactly it.
You ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. That was the lightest little tap. It's aggressive with it. They're tumblers. They're supposed to tumble.
Ooh.
That's maybe a bit much.
Or to make you tumble.
I'll allow it. Bro codes.
Yeah, bro code. So here's actually the first question.
Okay.
Because this could make this podcast really long, really short. Is it against the bro code to talk about the bro code?
I think the assumption is people, they know there's a bro code. I don't say people. The men know there's a bro code. The females know of a bro code.
Right.
Not necessarily that. They're going to hear the typical things. Bros before hoes. It's aggressive. That doesn't matter. That doesn't need to be there.
You don't think it depends. Like, I feel it depends.
Okay, so let me ask you something. Girl code is a thing.
Like, is that a thing?
It's a thing. I think it's a thing. I think they talk about it being a thing.
All right.
Do I think it's in as in depth as a bro code or as solid as bro code? No.
Yeah.
But anyways, so what I'm getting at though is girl code and guy code.
Yeah.
Those are two things.
Yeah.
Guy code different from bro code?
Guy code different from bro code.
I would say so. I think guy code is any random dude. You know, you see a guy walking down the street. Excuse me, he needs something. I did see a video.
Okay.
This is what I think guy code is. Okay, he comes up. He goes, "Hey, my girlfriend wants to say I'm this. I'm trying to order Chinese food. So talk like that." So the guy gets on. He speaks in an accent. You've seen that.
Yes.
So I think that for the typical, you know, I see you, you see me.
Yeah.
Guy code.
That's
I think bro code has to come along with.
Like, I think it's a friend thing.
It's a bro thing.
Like, it is a bro thing.
Speaking of bro things, we both look like we've got quite a bit of sun today. Why? Because we're part of a group called Bearded Villains.
We are.
Worldwide Beard Club.
Yeah.
I'm not going to touch too much on it because we want to do something with it later on.
We will.
This is where the beards come in. But we're brothers in that sense. We're bearded brothers.
Oh, wait. We're beard. That's why everyone has the beards.
That was, I mean, I figured you knew that before you started.
I just got that.
But so you know, that's a good,
yeah,
kind of a good point to make when talking about bro code. Now we're a family type thing, so you know, there's no hidden agendas or secrets or anything like that.
I have a couple. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, between us that we keep from people, I don't think so. I think we do what we do. And we did what? Today, as we shoot this, we went and cleaned up a garden, a veteran's garden.
Yeah, the
park.
veteran's garden. Yeah, we cleaned up some garbage, raked up some stuff.
I seen you had the weed whacker with the
Oh yeah, like I mowed
the
down
bush
some
attachment.
hedges.
Yeah.
There, right. You know, I was designing little animals and stuff in the bushes.
It was.
know?
I thought the one was a T-Rex, and then it ended up just being a square. But,
Yeah.
I mean, it was close.
Yeah, no, he was laying down. Right? He was laying down. T-Rex.
Was it a tiny diny?
Oh,
He was laying down.
He was an extinct one. You know?
That's fair. Fossils.
Yeah, boxed them up.
Bros, those are your tight group of people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, bro code. I happen to just bring up a quick list.
Yeah, please do.
Of potential ones here.
Please do.
These are the classics, okay? So let's start with the classics.
Yeah.
And this is definitely going to be, for the guys watching this, we would love for you guys to comment on things, like the videos, share the videos out. We have to grow in that sense. But we genuinely care about what you guys have to say.
Yeah.
We have conversations with you guys. If you know what I'm talking about, we already talked to you guys. But we have conversations with you guys outside of this on social media and stuff like that. And but we would love for you to comment on the videos as well. We can tie those in.
Yeah.
So here's the classics. Okay?
Yeah,
tell me your thoughts.
Let's go.
Bros before hoes.
Yeah. Okay. So I think under certain circumstances, the bro before hoe does apply, right? If your bro needs you, he's in a time of need, and it's, and you're like, oh, well, I'm hanging with the girlfriend, It's like, no, I need my bro before hoe.
I might leave this in. This is what we do. This is what we go through, ladies. When you do have a beard, sometimes things happen. You got to make sure.
Yeah, sometimes one gets away.
It starts.
We fixed her up. We're okay.
They'll fly away.
All right. Welcome to surface check.
What constitutes, like, I know it rhymes, bros before hoes.
Yeah.
But what constitutes, like, I mean, if you're talking about a long-term girlfriend, or you're talking about a wife, they're not your hoe.
No, it's not about that. Like, I think it's just like the rhyming,
right,
like, aspect of it. But it's like if your boys meet up like once a month, you guys go out and do something, right? And like the girlfriend's preventing you from doing that. It's like, no. So bros are for hoes.
There's definitions behind these. So I'll ask you first. We'll kind of discuss it, and we'll see what the definition is and see if we thought something.
Yeah.
So friends come before romantic interests.
Yeah, there it is. All day.
So I think there's a time and place where you can definitely make it.
The bros will be there forever. The hoes may not.
But that's the difference, though. That's the difference. I don't think that's a very. I'll be honest. I don't think that's an important bro code.
No, because you'll still kind of love your significant other.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
All right.
Like, listen, you and I can spend a lot of time together.
I'm trying to be hard about this. I'll be like, bros, but like at the same time, it's like, I also like getting poked. Or doing...
Keanu, thoughts? He doesn't say much.
Quiet thing.
Yes. I hope we pay him. He's bright. You know what? He's bright.
I hope we pay him by the
word. Always have your bros back.
I mean, like, what else is there to say?
Defend him, support him, even if he's wrong, at least in public.
Yeah.
I will say, I think that is a valid thing.
Yeah, like, afterwards, you give him friggin' shite.
Yeah.
Like, if my bro is like, 2 + 2 is 5, right? Some other guy, no, it's 4. It's like, hey, you said it was 5, big guy. That's what we're doing. Then afterwards, someone will go, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah, maybe invest in a calendar.
Right, like
calculator.
That too.
But no, I think that's an obvious one. You support your brother, right?
100%.
This one, I'm good with this one. If I call you brother, 100%, you have this with me. If your bro's in a fight, you jump in, no questions asked.
Oh, like.
I will. Be safe.
I feel like we're the wrong people to be asking, right? Because it's just like this is just a natural thing.
But that's where the conversation comes from. Because I think women are going to see this. Either the guys are going to see this and be like, yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah.
Women might watch this and go, that sounds like the dumbest ever.
Yeah. Like I don't need to stop. Like he could have been in the wrong. It doesn't matter.
He might be in the wrong. But
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
But you're like, well, we'll sort that out later. Right now we need to.
Yeah. Don't date your bro's ex without asking.
Okay. Well, here. Okay. Yeah. Like without asking. Like you should ask.
The way that's worded, I would say, just don't do it. Like if he's here's the thing. You're my bro. I believe in a lot of what you believe in, and I got your back for a lot of these things. That's an X for a reason.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. Right.
Did you take your shoes off in my car?
Yeah. It feels nice.
The plant says homely. That says homeless.
What do you feels homely? Feels nice.
Homely. No, I guess that's what I meant. The plant is homey. That seems homeless.
Oxygenated.
The windows are open.
It feels great.
There's windows.
Side note, though, let me ask you a question there, Kool-Aid.
Yes, sir.
Right. Like if you get a pizza and you're like, I don't like pizza. Should we throw away the pizza?
And that's fine.
If you're not going to have the pizza, I want that pizza.
But that pizza's not going to bring you drama. I'm not looking at that. I'm not buying. Here's the thing. I'm not getting with the pizza with the assumption that I'm not going to like it. I choose the pizza I choose.
Yeah.
If.
What happens if the pizza doesn't want you anymore?
It doesn't matter.
Do we let the pizza go bad?
I paid for that pizza.
Right.
And I will eat it. And you know what? If I choose to share said pizza with you after, it's because it was a good pizza.
No, like I think if you ask,
if it was a bad pizza, if that pizza was like 3 days old, I would not let you eat that pizza. I would smack it out of your hands.
If that pizza cheated on me,
right?
That pizza was.
If that pizza
anchovies on there, right?
Hold on, is that still a thing?
I hope.
I can't remember last time I seen somebody with an option as an item to put anchovies on a pizza.
I think some places do, and I think some places are closed down now.
There's a reason why they're not around anymore.
Yeah, 100%. Because Kool-Aid worked at it.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Okay. Wingman.
Yeah, the wingman.
Wingman duties are sacred. If your bro needs backup with someone they're interested in, you're on. I feel like it's a given.
That is a given.
I think what it is, so we're telling a lot of things right now. So ladies, take notes. They should be self-explanatory, but I think the difference in sexes means that it might not be so obvious.
Yeah.
I think for me, women can empower women and lift women up.
Sure.
That's fine. Do I think it happens as much as it needs to? I'll be honest, no. I don't think it happens enough.
When you win, I win. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it means to be a bro, right? When you fail, I fail. Right?
Yeah.
And so when it comes to, he's trying to hook up. He's trying to get himself a slice.
A pizza.
Right?
Is this because we had pizza today?
I'm still dreaming about it. Like, I'm still kind of...
I did eat 5 slices.
But, he's trying to get a slice, and you're there to back that man up. And when he is successful, it's a win to all.
Absolutely.
It's a team effort.
Because here's the thing. When you have a brother, and this is a real thing. Jokes aside, when you have a brother who's down and out,
yeah,
you're all kind of down and out.
Like, do you think girls are like that, though? I almost drank your friggin' pop out of this lovely main distraction cup.
That wasn't thought all the way through. But you know what? They're nice.
Oh, they're great. I love it. I love it. And you too could love it. For $89.99, you can get yourself
4 easy payments of $4.99.95.
Yeah, you're gonna love it.
10% discount if you mention bros. You want to look cool. You want your brother to look cool. So I would say, I'm going to talk you up. If you're trying to ride a motorcycle, and you're trying to get a sale on this motorcycle, but the salesman's like, but you don't know what you're doing, so it's gonna be a lot of insurance. I'm like, no, he's good.
Like, be a bro. Let me have this.
That's fair. You know what? I knew what you were talking about the whole time, and
and you fought it.
and listen, we're gonna scratch that out. we're not. We need the content, so don't judge me. Wingman duties, but no, I think. But you're onto something with that. I want to see anybody successful, but we're talking bros today.
Yeah.
I want to see my bro successful. Oh. And I think if it makes you look good, if you need me, if you're like, yo, I applied to this new job and I used you as a reference. Oh, listen, I'm making you look like the Wizard of Oz.
Oh yeah, like he has 85 years experience in my company. Right?
Absolutely.
Like,
I will make stuff up. Like, this one time we were climbing Everest and he saved my toes by putting them in his mouth.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was crazy. He dragged 12 men out of that camper van.
Big men. So I mean, it makes you look stronger.
Yeah, like large men. Like I myself could not. Two of normal guys could not equal one Kool-Aid in the lifting capacity. He's the strongest 10 men or one sick giraffe. Hey, which part of a giraffe's neck do you have to squeeze the trunk out?
That's fair. Hold on. What is it? The top or the bottom? That's strange. It's even stranger. Side note, stranger that you want to choke out a giraffe, because what did they do to you? But as your bro, you get the top, I'll get the bottom. We'll get it all at once. No questions asked.
No questions asked. The top of the bottom.
Next one.
I have a question for you. As your side note.
All right. We'll circle back.
Yeah. We're gonna circle back. Like, you're at a urinal. There's 3
Yes.
There's a guy in the middle.
Yeah.
What do?
You wait your turn. No,
you
don't. You don't wait your turn. If there's 3 urinals, because we're talking, this is bro stuff, and I actually explained this to my wife, and a friend in a parking lot, because this goes deeper than that.
Yeah.
But 3 urinals and there's someone in the middle, you go to the stall.
That's exactly.
You go to the stall, or you leave and you wait for them to come out and you go back in.
That's
you never
exactly
just stand.
Right.
You don't just stand. The weird ones
stand
behind you and wait.
That's true.
So thank you for not going beside me.
Yeah.
But also, why are you watching me?
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah. No, like you take the stall, like 100%.
But I was at a work meeting one time, and it was like a quarterly type thing. We were all sitting around a table, bunch of men, bunch of women. Mm. I'm not kidding you. We were coming back from lunch, and at the big what's the table everybody sits at? Like a board meeting, like a board table. All the women sat together and they started doing things. They were all like, we didn't have a problem. We were all friends and stuff.
Yeah.
But all the women sat together on one side and all the men sat together on the side. But I kid you not, the women were all together and the dudes went every other chair. They did not sit right beside each other.
As they should.
You left a space, and I think that comes from the urinals. Same thing with the parking lot.
Yeah, like you give the man some room to breathe.
An open parking lot. Yeah, demand spread. You might think it's offensive.
I'm man
100% I'm man spread. Yeah. Listen, I bought a wider car just so I could be comfortable with my legs.
As you should.
No word of a lie.
Yeah.
My car is spacious.
I love it.
Happens in a parking lot. If there's 5 parking spaces, okay, we're looking at 5 parking spaces right now.
Right.
There's someone parked in 2, and someone parked in 5.
Yeah.
Where are you gonna go?
2 and 5.
Mm-hmm.
You park on the other side of the road.
You're
out.
No. So in that sense, there are certain rules with that kind of thing, and same as a urinal. If you cannot successfully get in between, you now go to the end. You have to stand beside somebody, because say you really got.
Oh, like if I'm forced to,
then you have to. So the idea would be you stand at number 1 beside number 2, because number 2 is only on one side, and and then you got a wall.
Like if it's like a Costco, you park wherever. But if you're at a car show or something like that, I feel it's respected to give the man
space.
Enough space.
As much as you can.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we pulled in, and my wife was driving, and I said, why did you pull in right beside this vehicle? Why did you not park beside them to leave a gap?
Yeah.
And she goes, well, it's closer to the door. I said, that doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
You're disrespecting the car who's there.
You disrespected the man?
And I would tell you, it's no offense to you ladies, but a lot of times you can count, like you can see when someone pulls up, and I'm like, it's a female driver. They just don't think of that thing. And I think it's because you guys are comfortable in your stalls with doors and everything. For those who have been in a men's washroom, you realize the urinals are right beside each other.
I think it's even like more like beyond that. As a man, we got like 3 like intakes when it comes. Like you see a guy, right? You usually give him the friggin' nod down, right? Like
nod
that's
down or
the
nod
respect.
Up. Is there a difference?
There is. Okay? And I'll explain to you.
Yes, sir.
Right? So you give him the flick down. That's the respect nod.
And that comes with the face. Here's the face made for that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's 100%. Like that's the respect nod. The up nod, that's the what's up? You know, like that's a greeting. Just the up. Right? And then there's the side nod, which is the
get out of there quick.
Come here, or like I need your attention. Right? You know, something's going on.
That's fair. They're unspoken rules.
That's just unspoken nods.
Which do you see? This is not. Let's be clear.
You think girls?
This is not about bashing women, but curiosity gets me. Women, do you nod like that?
I don't think
so here's the thing. I will say, I have a friend who, where I see her, it's a very over exaggerated, like we're gangster and so on and so forth. So I see her, I walk by and I go, and she does it back. But I think she does it because we're mocking the situation. But I genuinely walk up to you like, oh, nice beard.
Yeah.
Like, it's a respectful, we both have good beards. You're like,
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, like the down nod usually only replies if you're farther away and you see someone, right? Like a guy, you make that eye contact. You don't even have to know him, but you give him the nod down as the respect nod. Or if you're passing on the street, you give them the down, right? Going past.
World of beards, just so you know. Unwritten rule. Unwritten rule. Not sure where that came from, but let's go with it. Unwritten rule. The man with the bigger beard always goes first.
Is that a thing?
That's a thing. You'll learn that. But it is a thing if you look it up. And it is, the idea is if you guys are crossing paths, the man with the bigger, it's just out of respect because you're like, yeah, it's a great beard.
I love that.
So you ever notice where you're like, oh no, you go first because your beard. You're like, fantastic beard, by the way.
Like, I wonder if girls do that. Like, you know, like girl with the bigger.
That's a careful way to say that. Big personality. So let's not go that route. But for ladies, do you have, if you do a nod, or what is your equivalent of a nod to other ladies?
Yeah, like I don't think they have one.
I want to see.
I don't think.
Please tell us in the comments. Tell us in the comments. What are your nods?
That'd be wild if they had something.
I feel like I should make that into like a TikTok, like how dudes nod versus how girls nod, and I'm just gonna completely make it up. I may get hate for it, but it may be funny.
Yeah, I don't think girls.
We'll do it together. We'll do the bro nods, and then we'll dress up, and then we'll do not dress up, but like
yeah.
Just so we can pick the difference, and then we'll do the girl nods.
Yo, like I feel like the guy.
We'll make them up.
Go to a girl and do the what's up, and the girl's like, "Do you have a Twitch or something?" Like you know, like I don't think they know. I don't.
Do you think their assumption is? I think the assumption is that women will be like, "Oh, you're hitting on me," just because you nodded.
Oh, just off of the nod.
Yeah, but that's not a thing.
I mean, that's fair. No, like it's the bro code. We have stickers.
That's gonna be a random thing that I just absolutely just like cut to. It's like we have stickers.
Main distraction. You can stick them on anything.
What? Tell me more.
You can put them on cups. You can put them on your car. You can put them on nips. I don't know. You can put them on things.
Anything you put a sticker to, essentially.
Yeah.
Overcomplicated sticker. What's wrong with you? Listen, if your bro starts a fake business and to avoid taxes, you're now the VP, the CFO, and janitor. No questions asked.
I don't understand the problem. Like that's exactly what that is.
100%.
Yeah.
You know what though? If a bro cries during a movie, pretend you didn't notice. Unless it's The Lion King, then you cry too.
Oh, you know, but it's true. Like if your boy's having a moment, you get the hell out of there. All right?
I think you know what? No, but in all reality, you know what you do? I think you'll agree. Yeah. When a bro is talking about things going on, you sit there quietly. Because I will say, if you think about it, you know, we both have a mutual friend who started talking about something, and neither of us said anything.
It's true.
We just let him talk.
It's true.
So, and it's not crying. When a bro talks, you just sit and listen.
You listen, yeah.
No matter what he's gonna do or how he has to go about it. If he starts crying, you sit there and you console him and you let him do his thing. You don't stop him. You're like, oh, it's okay to cry. Everybody needs to cry and let it out. You just let him do it.
Yeah, you just let him do it. Like if he's crying, you know, about...
He may try to stop it. He'll try to ignore it, but we know it's there, but you don't speak on it.
Yeah, like if he's crying about his plant dying, like...
What?
Like Keanu Leaves over there.
Scare me.
Like do you go on the defensive? You go, oh, it's a stupid plant anyway.
No, I love my plants.
Or do you just let him tucker himself?
No, but you know what though? I will say if a bro doesn't like somebody, I do not. I no longer like that person. Yeah. I no longer like that person either.
Automatically hate him.
And I don't care. I don't care why. Because if he did something, I'll tell you. If he did something to mess with you,
yeah,
I would have a problem with it.
Oh yeah, like some guys like, no man, that guy stole $5 from me. What a piece of.
He now.
You know what? He's dead in my book.
He's now paying you that $5 back and 25 interest just when you go out for half price apps.
Yeah. Oh, half price appies. Appies and nappies, boys.
Together. You already high-fived. It's too late.
Yeah, we're doing it.
If a bro fakes his death
to
get out of a relationship, I mean, don't get out of a relationship. My wife might not like that. But fakes his death to get out of a relationship, you organize the fake funeral. If I need a funeral to be done and I'm just in high note for a while, I'm going to need you to step up and just start playing that.
100%.
All right?
Like, I want you to know it'll be slightly weird. Like, I'll be surfing pogos there. And
that's okay. You know me so well.
Like, it's going to be a little weird, right? But
if a bro wants
I'm just going to have a jar of dirt with your name on it.
I got a jar of dirt.
A jar of dirt. Right there.
If a bro wants to fistfight a wild animal, you record it. The world needs proof.
Like 100%. I feel like as a man, like we could name an animal and you feel confident that you could take on that animal.
That's fair. What's yours?
Like I think I can take on a bear. You give me a pointy stick and I think we're good.
I have one in the back.
As you should.
It is yours. What are you planning?
Anyway.
Don't ask questions.
So that's how I got banned from the zoo.
It was a stuffed teddy bear.
Those kids that Build-A-Bear were very upset.
Poor Brittany was never the same.
Yeah.
If a bro says he can jump over a car, you not only film it, but also set it to slow motion with heroic music.
Yes.
100%. It doesn't have to be a car. If you're like, hey, Kool-Aid, I can jump down those stairs right now and land. I'm like, yes, you can.
Yeah.
But I'm going to make sure that when you hit the cement, it's
full
you're
speed.
bouncing.
Yeah.
You're bouncing. You're going to...
Yeah. Like I want those last 2 seconds before impact to be normal speed. Just so
I would do it, but you know what though? Because of what I do, I'm definitely gonna make sure you ever see those videos where like someone continues hits and they put to like Gwen Stefani's song. Few times you've been around that track, so and they just do it to the beat next time. Yeah, you're gonna look like you hit that 17 times.
You know what's my favorite like add-on to things? It was like I'm William Knife Man. You like that? I love that so much. I don't know why. It was like, or that blowfish. You know that blowfish? Like, you know what I'm talking about, right? Like the fish.
Yeah.
Stick something. I love that.
If a bro gets banned from a bar, you both are banned. Brotherhood before beverages.
100%.
Listen, I would take that. You don't like to go there? I don't want to go there anymore either.
Yeah, like if you get banned from a bar, well, I guess we're finding a new bar.
Absolutely.
Right? Like, that's what that is.
And we're not gonna. You better put both of our faces on those sheets because we ain't coming back.
100%.
If a bro decides he's starting a boy band at 30, you're in the group. No vocals required. An air band.
Backstreet Back.
You did it wrong the last time. Name one Backstreet Boy. You gotta redeem yourself.
Justin.
Nope. Still wrong.
Sheets back. All right. I have no idea. Do I look like
AJ.
a Backstreet Boy guy?
AJ. Nick.
Why do you
Howie.
know this?
Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. That's
like,
not
I know
right.
Spice Girl's pretty good. You know, like, I can tell you that.
Name them. Ooh, if you were a Spice Girl,
what
would your name be?
Bearded Spice.
That's not a thing.
Churchy Spice.
Churchy Spice? I'll give you that.
Nice.
I just want to move on. This is awkward.
This is one of my personal favorites. If you're with a bunch of guys and you're surrounding a car, you're looking at the motor, it's not doing what it should be doing.
Right.
If you know nothing of cars, repeat the last thing that other person said.
Absolutely.
Like if they're standing around, but you know what? I think the alternator's out on this. And you go, no, the alternator,
I'm a safe bet. I'm like, you know what? This man knows what he's talking about.
Yeah. Like
you
let another guy take the lead, and then you back him, just so you don't look like an idiot.
Yeah, because here's the thing: even if it's not the alternator, all you got to do is just go. You know what? Everywhere's closed today. I can't get the part, so we'll check out Monday. And after that point, we research it and we find out what it was.
100%.
But while we're there, you're right.
Yeah. No, 100%. You know, like as a man, you're just.
Oh, look, it's the cops. You know what that is?
No.
It's literally called the Citizens on Patrol. They get volunteer people. Look at them. Okay, he's 75. Absolutely. They get volunteers to drive around in those to make like citizens arrest and to watch people. They're hall monitors with a van.
I've never seen such a thing.
It's called cop. You are a cop, a citizen on patrol. Can't mess with those bros. Keanu, thoughts?
He's so wise.
He's thirsty.
Yeah. So wise, though.
He is.
You like Pepsi, little guy?
Are you my diabetic plant? I think no questions asked is a genuine statement to make when you talk about bros.
Oh,
I think that'll be one of my biggest ones.
Yeah.
If you ever need something and I can just tell you say something, I will not confirm or deny to anybody until I know your intentions with what it is. So I think that's saving the secret. I think that's being a good wingman. Yeah. I think it's doing all those kinds of things. I think whatever you say, I will question you first. Maybe your boss calls me and they're like, "Hey, have you seen church anywhere today?" I'd be like, first of all, how'd you get my number?
Yeah.
And second of all, I'm gonna be like, oh, hold on, I'm in a bad reception area. I'm gonna text you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 100%. Yeah. Like if your buddy drops you a text message, say, "Hey, like I need you to tell people that we were at Walmart."
I'm not even gonna ask you why.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna ask you why.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be
if
like,
someone calls and say, "Hey, you know where freaking Kool-Aid is?" Yeah, like we were at Walmart.
Yeah, we just at Walmart.
Like
he's still there.
Like what's with the 10th degree? Yeah. Right. Like we were at the Walmart. He's with me right now. Sorry, he can't come to the phone. He's he's taking a shite.
Yeah. Well, I mean that's believable.
That's fair.
I spent a lot of time in the bathroom. That's probably where you're just gonna find me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go like Elvis did.
Yeah, just on the can.
Bro codes, listen, ladies, if you have some, tell us. Or if you plan on starting a lady podcast, tell us.
Mm-hmm. Or if you have any, questions about why guys do the things they do. So like here's an example for you.
Side note.
Side note to
the side notes.
Yeah.
Side salad even. We could do another episode on bro codes. And I think we should.
Yeah. Oh, 100% good.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of other good things we could talk about.
Yeah. So again, like here's an example. Like I had a girl ask me, why is it that guys don't have many photos of themselves? Okay. And like here's the thing. I think as a man, we take like 2 photos of ourselves. One when we graduate, or we finish school or something like that, and 2 when we catch a fish. There's a lot of the girls that be like why is it on their Tinder profile? They're always holding a fish. Like why is it always we don't take pictures of ourselves.
Or you're a firefighter with a dog. Yeah. So here's the thing. I never get pictures of myself.
No.
And I should, based off of what I do. I am a picture person because I'm a photographer.
Yeah.
Pictures of myself, I don't have a lot of.
I have more pictures of lawnmowers on my phone than I do of myself.
That's fair.
I don't even work with lawnmowers.
That makes sense. Do we need to talk about this? Do we need to take this apart brick by brick?
I'm just saying.
And discuss why you have so many lawnmowers.
I don't even have a lawn. I got more pictures on freaking.
Ooh. Bro code.
Yeah.
I will tell you right now, unless given permission, if you are at someone's house and you're outside there for a barbecue, you never touch his barbecue. I think that your bros, you're close, unless you say, "Hey man, watch this."
Yeah.
Don't. And you don't tell a man what he's doing when it comes to, you don't tell a bro what he's doing when
Absolutely
it comes to what he's doing.
You can serve me raw chicken, I will eat it.
And I will admittedly, my wife and I do it to each other all the time. Question what they're doing or how they're cooking things, or could you have this and I shouldn't do that. But I definitely wouldn't do it with a bro. However he's making me that hamburger is how I'm eating it.
100%. 100%. If he goes, bro, just try it. Done.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, y'all need to fight that.
No.
All right. Like that's
or directions. Or directions. I feel like there's a lot of things between men and women that if women are involved in, not bashing the ladies, but saying, I think 2 men are going to realize that they're just going to find out, and we don't need to ask as many directions as we need to.
Yeah, no.
You're going to trust that I would not question where we're going in the car because I know that you know where we're going.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't need to make sure that you took the right turns to get there.
No, I don't care. As long as we get to where we're going.
That's what I'm saying.
And it's fair. I also think, too, that if someone were to give you directions, your bro gives you directions on how to get there, like you listen, you go, oh, yeah. Oh, so I make the left for the stops. Yeah, okay, yeah. When you get in the car, you pump it onto your GPS, and then you just take that. But you will listen to that misdirection.
I will take all the.
I don't go. Oh no, I'm just gonna pump it in. No.
You know, it's a good point. I never thought of turning at that Wendy's, and I never, you know.
Right, like you just listen to him, man. Okay, so just the left at the Wendy's.
Roast him, but defend him if someone else tries.
100%.
I can make fun of you.
Yes.
We had a situation.
You have earned the respect to make fun of me.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
We've had a situation.
We did.
You do not know said person as much as I do. I'll call you dummy all day.
Yeah, that's fine.
But I don't mean it.
Yeah, no, 100%. Like you can't have some rando, some other guy, come in and start like, who are you?
Yeah.
To start chirping?
You that's borderline guy code, but you got to be respectful. But you can't be disrespectful during guy code. Guy code has to be respectful with somebody you don't know. Yeah. Bro code allows you to say whatever you want.
Yeah, like if you're in a group of guys who hang out regularly, right, and then you bring in another one,
and they start immediately trying to roast you. No, you didn't earn that.
No, out the door.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, I will make fun of you. But somebody we don't know makes fun of you, I'm on them.
Well, yeah, no, like 100%. Like
I got you.
Oh, okay, right. Like if I'm making fun of you or something, and then some other guy comes in who hasn't earned that respect. Hey, you watch your in-mouth.
Yeah.
You're talking to Kool-Aid.
That's right.
All right? You don't get to talk about his beard like that.
I think you could probably just swear instead of whatever that stroke was that you just had.
I'm blanking it out myself.
No, we got ways to cover. We got ways to cover the swearing.
Oh, do we now? You know, like, I want you to know that we heard your complaints,
and we don't care.
Is
respectfully, disrespectfully put.
We've heard your complaints. People don't like the horns when we swear, so we put a horn in there to keep her G. So going forward, I don't give a
and that's what we think about that.
Moving on.
Keep the embarrassing stories between bros.
Oh, 100%. You know, like especially in public setting.
Yeah.
Right? Like if you're like bros on bros, you know, that's probably fine.
It says no need to broadcast. You know what I mean? If there was but I agree with that.
But like I feel like you're allowed to say the embarrassing stories if those people were present during the time.
That's fair.
Like if you want to rehash.
Remember when?
Yeah, remember when
you ripped your jeans and you weren't wearing underwear that day and your thing came out the bottom?
Oh, I actually have a story about that.
So do I.
Like, I have a story.
But you know what though?
For that?
But I can't talk about it because it's a bro. And we have people.
Such a good story though. Remind me later, Ostrich Dave.
The fact that we just leave it at that would be amazing.
Ostrich Dave.
I respect bro time. Sometimes you just need to chill with the boys, no drama. I have a wife and 2 girls.
You do?
I absolutely love them.
You should.
But I think men are not built the same as females are. Do we talk about things? Yes, we do.
Yes.
Men talk to other men. Men don't talk to women and social media about what they have going on. But if people wonder, men need to talk to each other. We do.
Yeah,
but we don't talk about the fact that we talk to our wives. You're like, oh, you and Church hung out last night. Cool. Did you guys talk about anything?
Nope.
No, we hung out and we did whatever.
I'm just hung out. Yeah. And you know what's the other thing too? I think girls don't realize. Like I feel as if girls think that we're a lot more vulgar when talking about our partners, or if we're sleeping together, or like how's it. Boys actually, like, we don't talk about that.
No.
Like not gonna lie, a friend of mine, 8 years, right? He just like one day we're playing Mario Kart. He's like, so I'm getting married. I'm like, I didn't even know you had a girlfriend, right? Right? And he's like, hey, get married. You want to come? I'm like, yeah, I guess. And I did. And that was
because you got some bro time. I mean, that day is not around bros.
Yeah.
But
yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, keep embarrassing stories between bros. Don't let your bro do dumb things.
No, I don't agree with that.
See, I purposely waited.
Yeah.
Don't let your bro do dumb things alone.
That's fair.
Dumb decisions are made better and safer with company.
Yeah.
100%.
Absolutely. Actually, like the other day, like did we not send Grizzy Poo?
We did. We revisited one of our bearded villain brothers. He had just joined us. He was new, and we were at a charity event that we were doing.
Right.
And we said, "Hey, you know what we should do? We should get one of you guys in this big tire. We're not small gentlemen. Anybody in our chapter basically aren't that small a gentleman. And this new guy, shout out to Grizz.
Shout out to Grizzy Poo
and Ostrich Dave. Shout out to Grizz. They're not the same person. I can almost promise you that.
Yeah, 100%.
He got in this tire. And we pushed it down. You're gonna have to find it on my TikTok page if you know where it is. Go find it. Pushed him down the hill in this tire. He hit hard. He came out, made up a top, and he came out.
You know what? He was quicker than expected.
Yeah, right? He got up fast.
Like he was in the tire, and we expected him to kind of hang on and spin with said tire.
Yeah.
Instead, he hamster wheeled it.
He did a little bit. Tried to go with it.
Well, yeah, like he hamster wheeled inside, and he was quite spry for a large man. Like he went the distance. I can go the distance.
Yeah,
like,
and he did.
Right.
But he didn't really do it. I mean, he did that part alone, but we were there to catch him, to stop the tire, to push him down the hill.
Yeah.
It was a team effort.
Of course it was a team. Like, who do you think pushed the tire?
The only reason why Church didn't do it is because that was the first day he met our people.
It was.
So he was
He was in his my last.
He was in his lamb jacket.
Oh, my Sherpa. Yeah.
His Sherpa.
His Sherpa.
All right, you know what? That's enough about those ones. Those are very basic ones. A lot of people, ladies, you may already know those ones. Here we go. A bro shall not gaze at another bro naked. At the gym, locker room, wherever. Right. Eyes up, king.
Yeah, like obviously.
So that takes us back to the. I mean, we have a special agreement.
Yeah, I know.
We need to find funnier ways to do that, but not so vulgar.
Yeah, we'll put it in the shorts.
A bro shall not gaze at another bro naked. At the gym, locker room, wherever. Eyes up, king.
Yeah. 100%.
So I would say that was part of the urinal thing. So how does we're gonna do it at the same time, okay? Without even talking to each other. This is how you go to the washroom and the urinal. Ready? So we walk in and you go to the washroom. Has to come up around. You don't go too far. You don't let your eyes wander.
No. You get like a 10 degree.
And then you walk opposite ways. You do not turn towards said person. You walk this way. He'll walk that way, and you go about your business. Yeah. The only time, and you don't talk to each other. No. Typically, the only time is once you are both safely at the
you're washing
the
hands.
sink.
Yeah.
You know what you do? You're washing your hands, and what do you do?
Yeah, 100%.
Not the respect one. Not like, hey, I seen you. It's
yeah.
I'm not sure what happened, but we went through there.
You don't friggin' put it down, thing.
You can't put it down
after launch.
Well done, King.
Right. You can't do that.
That's how it's done.
Mercy.
But if you notice, we both did the same thing. You look straight ahead. For those who don't realize, women, you have it nice. You get to be in like a stall. Maybe there's photos and posters up or something. I don't know how it works in those places. But for a man, you stand basically this far away from a wall a lot of the time. Yeah. And that's it. And you stare at that wall.
You do.
You don't let your eyes wander.
You do.
I never stayed at home.
I count the holes in the brick. What I do.
Is that a mosquito already?
That is a mosquito.
Why does it look so big for such an early time in the year? That's a big. She's thick.
She's thick.
Is it a mosquito?
I think that's how they sound like, yeah. Yeah.
Weird question. Insects.
Okay.
Breathe.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a fly or a mosquito? Have you ever seen them land on glass and not see breath marks? If you breathe on glass, you see breath marks. How come this mosquito here is not? I don't see any like little. Is it? Am I wrong?
I love your train of thought.
Do you see it?
No, I don't see the breath marks. I have never seen a mosquito with little baby lungs.
Or a fly. Like you might have like flies in your window. Having your fly doesn't have to fry. Having your fly just doesn't have like
with the mosquito with the straw. Just I'll tucker it out.
Listen to me breathe.
I'll tucker it out, breathe it out.
Why isn't he? Why isn't he? Am I weird?
Yes.
That's fair. You know what else I don't get? You know who's really stupid? Flies.
Okay.
Insects.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
How come
Yeah.
a fly enters your vehicle while you're driving and enjoy the ride? Why do they fly inside a vehicle that's moving that's going to get them where they need to go anyways? You notice that?
Like, you know, like
why would you not land and just enjoy the ride? Why are you working so hard? Like, think about it in the form of humans.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like, hey, Church, you're driving. Okay. I come in. Hey, I'm here. You come to pick me up.
Yeah.
Why were you still driving? Why didn't you put it in park? That's unsafe.
Is that drift standard?
Nah, that's fair. So, I get in the car.
Yeah.
Why, if I was normal, as a human, and we're driving somewhere, would I, in my right mind, do this? Why are you running while we're already driving? Why would I exert such energy?
Do you think the fly that's flying around, do you think he looks outside the window and goes, wow, look how fast I'm going? Yeah. But to answer your question, no, I haven't seen a fly breathe on the window and fog her up.
He's still there.
The main distraction, tune in for the ride. Talking about nothing yet so bona fide.